Unbelievable Raya inspires Arsenal as Liverpool prepare for PSG. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta, speaking to Amazon Prime about David Raya, he had to moments where he made two big saves. And that's the Champions League. The Champions League is always decided in the boxes, because there's so much quality here. On Kai Havertz calling him the best goalkeeper in the world. At the moment, he's phenomenal and extraordinary. Since he joined us, we are very lucky to have him. Arsenal forward Kai Havertz scored the winning goal against Sporting, but was lost for words when asked on Amazon Prime to describe the performance of player of the match David Raya. Unbelievable. I think he is still underestimated in the world of football, but, for me, the last 2 seasons he has been the best keeper in the world. He's outstanding. He's saved us so many times, and we are very glad to have him. Right, let's turn our attention to the performance of Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya. He was on fine form against Sporting on Tuesday night, in what has been an exceptional season from the Spaniard so far. The 30-year-old former Brentford goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets of any goalkeeper in Europe's top 5 leagues, with his 22 across all competitions for clear of Inter's Jan Sommer. He has become a big presence at Arsenal and is part of the team's leadership group. Raya's latest clean sheet against Sporting was Arsenal's 7th in the Champions League this season, the most of any goalkeeper and any side in the competition. He has 15 clean sheets in 31 Premier League matches this season, the most in the division. After sharing the Golden Glove trophy with Nottingham Forest's Matt Sells in 2024-25, Arsenal will hope that if Raya lifts that personal accolade again, it will mean they have secured silverware as a team too. This win was not a vintage Arsenal performance, but beating Sporting could prove to be a pivotal moment in the Gunners' season. Arsenal had been criticised after 2 successive defeats and looked like they would be frustrated again before Havertz scored the dramatic winner. Mikel Arteta's side struggled to create chances despite having more of the ball throughout, and currently do not have a forward player in top form as they look to win a major trophy for the first time in 6 years. But by producing a resilient display in Lisbon against a quality Sporting side and grabbing the victory, Arsenal's players have received a welcome boost of confidence heading into the business end of the season. It would have been a very nervy atmosphere at the Emirates on Saturday against Bournemouth if the Gunners returned to league action after 3 winless fixtures. But now they may be able to play with more freedom, only shaking off the painful cup losses to Manchester City and Southampton. The only negative for Arteta on Tuesday was that Martin Odegaard had to come off with a knock. His captain's campaign has been blighted by fitness problems. Alan Shearer says David Raya's performance in goal for Arsenal gave them the platform to get the win over Sporting. We will be turning the spotlight on the Spain stopper after 9 o'clock BST. Please get in touch with your thoughts as we assess where Raya ranks in the world's current best goalkeepers. Just use the Get Involved button to send us a message. We've spoken about Arsenal's squad depth this season, and that's why, because when you're bringing on the quality they did tonight in Martinelli and Havertz, you want them to go on and have an impact on the game, and they did that. But it needed the brilliance of David Raya at the back to give them that platform to get something. This place is a tough place to come to and get a result, and Arsenal have done that in what could be a huge result for them going forward. That gives you great belief for the coming months, and they need all of that. More from John Murray spoke on the significance of Arsenal's 1-0 win over Sporting. After disappointing back-to-back defeats the domestic cup competitions, Arsenal have steadied the ship with their returning stars making the impact. Arsenal had the foundation of a really good performance. It was missing the final piece, which was brought at the end. Sporting had won all 5 games they had played in their home stadium in the Champions League this season, including against the defending champions in their final group game. BBC Radio 5 Live commentator John Murray on Sporting's run of home wins. This was a tough place to come. This is a very good Sporting team, and their coach, Rui Borges, has really got them going, particularly in this stadium, where Sporting have won a record number of 17 matches in a row, including against Paris Saint-Germain. I think that this constitutes a very good win for Arsenal last night. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta highlighted in his post-match interview with Amazon Prime Sporting's proud home record. They had won their last 17 matches and not been beaten since August. Very happy to win away from home the quarter-finals of the Champions League against a team that have not lost at home for I don't know how long. That shows the difficulty of it. On whether he thought his side might not score tonight. Yes, because when we got into the final third and we sat there, we missed the final bit. We had to be a little bit crisper, faster, more efficient to break them down when they had that block. We had a goal disallowed, and there were 2 or 3 occasions where we were close, but we lacked that final pass. In the end, a magic moment from the finishers wins us the game. On what he thought of the winning moment, beautiful, and that's the impact you need when you get to this stage of the season. Everybody has to make an impact, and they certainly did that tonight. Kai Havertz showed a sublime touch to control a chipped pass from fellow substitute Gabriel Martinelli in the 91st minute, ghosting him behind the Sporting defence before calmly tucking home Arsenal's winner.